Following me? Yeah, following you. Spring ORM, Spring UOP, right? So, so do you think I'm going to teach why Spring is divided into the module? Any guess? Spring is
That it
divided.
can be easier to work for us. So that
Yeah, it is module so that you can no need to use everything in one shot, right? Whatever you need, you can use it, right? Somebody says, "Hey, I want to use Spring Core only." You can do it. Make sense? Or you got too confused?
Makes
Uh,
sense.
uh, what? Hello, guys. This is your first day, right? So it's good to catch everything. Agar if you come with me with my pace, it's not a big deal. And I'm telling you, Spring topic is very confusing. If you go and Google Internet, you'll be confused what you should cover and what you should not, right? And you have seen its history. Spring came in 2004 around, right? And I am working with Spring from 2005. Surprise? So you know, it came in front of me, right? So there is a lot of versioning in the Spring. So I am going to teach you Spring 5. Hello. Huh? So there's a lot of big journey for this. So Spring Core is there and the context is there. So what Spring Core does? Like Spring Core is a fundamental module or basic module of the Spring. It is responsible for managing your services. Guys, you may be confused. What is the meaning of service? Hello? Service is a class which gives you particular service, right? Suppose you may have a class which is giving you service so that you can interact with database. You may have a class which help you to send the emails. You may have a class which help you to schedule your job. You may have a class which help you to access remote web service. You may have a class which allow you to access with EJBs, JMS, caching, many more, which I don't know. Okay. So do you understand the meaning of service? Like what my confusion with you guys is you never got confused, right? So you guys understand service? What meaning of service is? Somebody is saying I'm using this service. I'm using this service. You understand the meaning of it? Huh?
Service, I think it's gonna give you some facility and some.
Exactly. I mean, in real life, you may be using internet service. Internet is your service. Mobile is your service. You use it or not? How you cook the food? You use gas cylinder? I don't know anyways.
Yeah,
I'm
electricity.
I'm
Electricity.
electricity.
That's a service.
Okay, that is service. For that, hey, if you are using any service, you should know detail about it. Like you are using internet. So what you expecting from the internet provider? Only internet should be up and running, right? Are you asked technical question also? Tell me how your internet service internally works, right? All that. If you ask those questions, they will kill you. Yes, you know. Why you bother about it? You should only concern with your
Yeah, you
internet.
can.
Speed. Speed is coming on.
Okay, yeah. Catch.
That's it. Similarly, Spring provides you many services. If you want to send the email, Spring will say, "Hey, write one or two line, and you can send the email." Oh, really? Is it right? Hello, is right.
So Nagendra, Sprint is like uh, Microsoft Office where you can do calculations, where you can do drawing, where you can do web services, where you can do word processing. Is it the same thing like that?
Actually, you can say right. It gives you the service, right? But this service is not visible to anybody. Okay, if you talk about Microsoft Drawing, so when you draw something, it's visible to the end user, but here it is not. It will be hidden, right? So if you want to
Okay.
say,
So which kind of services does it do?
like if you want to send email, so if you want to send email, you have to just tell email ID and the message, right? and subject. Or you say, hey, when you're sending the email, show to me how data is processing, right? No. You got a point? Similarly, if you're interacting with database, do you think we need to look into anything should be visible to us? How data is going into the database? We should bother about it? No, no, no. You got a point? So in Spring, whatever services is there, you can use it, right? But it is not visible to us, right? It is invisible, right? So you can see input and output, and you can ensure it is correct. Got my point? Hello. So whatever web application you have developed, in that we had a lot of complexity. For example, front end and back end was dependent to each other. For database programming, we were writing a lot of code. Some problem comes, we don't have proper exception handling, you know, and it is very difficult to write unit test cases, unit test cases. So I would tell you there was a lot of problem with the existing code which you have. If you use Spring Framework, it makes your job easy. But you know caching? Anybody know caching? Caching.
Yes.
Caching is the process where you can store your most frequently accessed data. The data which you need again and again, you can put in the cache. So if you want to implement caching from the scratch, you have to write a lot of code. So let me tell you, in order to commute from one place to another place, which service we use? We use car, we use bike. I'm just asking, do you use flight? Yeah,
Yes,
you guys are not answering.
yes. Use any of them depending on
Yeah, any of them
instance.
depend on the requirement, right? And your other dependencies, right? Distance and money, everything, right? If
Yeah, correct.
hello, you choose flight or bike, depend on how much distance it is all about, right? Or you always go by bike blindly. A reply, man, is simple. You can say depend on. So you tell me if you want to commute from one place to another place, right? So you can use any services among them. So you will design the services. Hey, you can say, hey, tomorrow I have to go to this place, and so on the fly. Do you think you can create a car from the scratch, or you create a bike, or you use some existing service? Answer my question.
Using existing service.
If you
Can't
say,
do
hey,
that.
yeah, I need to go from here to there, and I'm going to design my own car today. After that, I will go. People will kill you. People will say, hey, are you
There's no
mad?
way.
Right? Similarly. So tell me, if some service is there already, we should use existing one or we should design our own? You tell me.
Existing one.
You say, Nagin, of course, man, I'm not mad. If I need to go somewhere, so I would like to use existing service. Same thing is true for Spring also, right? So if you are developing some application, so Spring knows if you are developing some web application, what are the most commonly used services? I hope I'm making myself clear.
Yes, sir. You did.
So Spring is all about a framework which is going to make our job easy. Now we have to understand which module gives you which services. Make sense, guys? Hello?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So right now you are just say you want to do JDBC programming. So you are writing your own code and services. But if you use Spring, Spring can make your job easy. Oh. So in one word, I can say right now, Spring is something which is going to make our job easy for enterprise-based application and desktop application also. That's it, right? Now we need to understand its power. Clear? Yeah.
Yeah.
So framework always comes as a jar. What? What did I say?
Framework always comes as a jar.
Yeah, framework always comes as a jar. Hey, we need to understand jar. Semere, you tell me what is the jar file?
The jar file is something that you use to connect to things.
What is a jar file? Can you come again?
Jar file is like a file that connects to from something like for instance, we connected our database with a servlet using some jar files.
Can we say class of files?
Actually, whatever examples you have given, it is one of the specific use case, right?
I think jar is some place that we can store the data. It's a place.
Jar is not a place. Jar is a
The folder.
bundle. Not even folder. A single file, right? So jar is a bundle of classes. Hello, plus packages. Jar is a bundle of classes and packages to accomplish a goal. Let me write it to accomplished a goal. I'll tell you what is the meaning of accomplished a goal. Jar is a bundle of classes packages. That is enough to accomplish a goal. I can give you layman example. See, if you are developing some service, like Ashish is working on database and he said, hey Nagin, I have created thousands of classes and using my thousands of classes, you can talk to the database. So, and Ashish wants to give that service to me. He has created a project and his project has how many files?
Many.
Thousands of files and folders. So tell me, if he wants, I should use his service. So you have two options in his hand. Either he can give me all the classes and file, or he can make a
Jar file.
bundle of it, right? Acha, should I show you the low man? You know zip file? When you send email, right? Normally you make a zip. Why you make a zip? Because if you send multiple file, it is overburden, right? Or he will say, hey, are you mad? You sent me 1,000 files today. Why you haven't make the zip of it? You can't make a zip of it. You don't know how to make a zip of it. Why zip? Because if you send thousands of files to somebody, it would be very inconvenience, right, for anybody to use it. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Similarly, if you want to send somebody 10 apples, you know apple fruit. So you have thousands of apple and you want to give somebody, right? So what you will do? You will take a bag. In bag you will keep all the fruits all together, or you will send one piece at a time, second piece, third piece. What do you say?
All together at the same
All
time.
together. Yeah. If you send one by one, then what happen?
Take a
Daily
lot
you
of
are sending
time.
a lot of time, and the people whom you are sending it, what he will think about you.
Crazy.
Right. He would not say anything. That's correct. He would not say anything, right? He would say no, he would not say anything unless and until he will get all the fruits. Okay. Once he get all the fruits, then he will say something. That's okay. So similarly, if you have many classes and packages all together and you want somebody should use it, you can make a jar of it. Make sense? So jar is just a bundle of classes and that's it. So guys, would you like to see how to make a jar?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course, you have to always say yes, 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 yes. Show me the jar. No? Yeah. So my friend, in order to create a jar, we need the classes file. So I need your help. You guys should say, I'm not going to help you. Like in order to generate the jar, we need a classes of it, right? And I can show you where classes is. Can you see this? Abhi, if you want to reach to the classes of this, where you go, you have to, can you see this guys? Abhi, classes of with this present in which folder? Happy hours, build and classes. Confused? You guys are not
No.
replying. You should say,
No.
nah. Your answer should be no. We are not confused. You confused, Nagin. You are confused. Oh, I want that. Dekh yahan pe, can you see this? Classes? Abhi, in these classes, I have my all the classes compiled. Na? In Servlet, we have my Servlet, right? And SQL, we have MySQL classes. Agree? Yep. Huh? Yes. So guys, can I make a
Yes, sir.
bundle of it? If you want to make a bundle of it, you have to be in the classes before the package. Can I try? Yep.
Can you go one more time, Nagendra, a little bit slower?
Oh, I'm fast.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So my speed is going to be reduced by 25%. Done. So if you want to know about any class, so how you can go it? You see here in this, how I came to know where my classes is, I go to my property file. In property file, you can go to the Java build path. And if you click on the source, this will tell you what your Java file you are creating in the SRC after compilation, where it goes. It's saying it goes into the project build and classes folder. Make sense?
Yes.
Then what I did, in build is not showing anything, cheating, right? Like here in build is not showing anything, but you copy the path of it. How? Right click on that, go to the property and click on this, right? So it will navigate you to the build folder, right? And in build folder classes, I have my all the classes. Whatever Java file you have in the SRC, after compilation, it goes to SRE, solid one, con, DAO, entity. Where it goes after compilation?
Sorry.
Build and classes. If you allow to me, whatever classes we have over here, can I make a jar of it? Jar is a bundle of classes or jar is a bundle of Java file? Tell me. If somebody will say Java file, I'll kill. And honestly, I'm telling you, he has no right to alive. Clear?
Yes.
I'm just kidding, okay? Don't think like this. I'm not going to kill anybody. So here, here we have a classes, and let's make a folder of it. Let's make a jar of it. So if you want to make a jar of it, you can go to inside this folder, inside this classes. How? You know CMD? Oh man, this is basic. So what I did, same array, other. Here I type CMD.
Come on.
Now you know dir. This is DOS command. I have my com folder, and this com folder, whatever is com folder, has one classes. Ashish, and multiple classes are present in the com folder.
I think multiple classes.
Multiple classes we have. So if you want to make a jar, you have to use jar command. Which command? Jar hyphen C means I want to create a jar file. V means whatever jar is created, I want to show over here, and I want to get file. C means I want to create. V means in verbose. Verbose means whatever file is created, it should visible to me. And F means create a file. So would you like to give the name to the file? Yeah, my file name is samere.jar. Hello. You can give any name, right? Jar. Hello. Jar.
What did you say CVF meant again?
Pardon?
CVF. What does that stand for? What did you say that stands for?
Yeah. C stand for create. I want to create a jar file. V means whatever is going to be bundled into the jar, show to me over here. I want to see the file name which is going to be bundled over here, right? F means you want to create a file. Then this is a jar file name. What you want to bundle? I want to bundle everything, com and subclass of it, some com and sub package of it. Should I press enter? If I press enter, everything which you are in com, it will be bundled in the jar file, and it will show you also. Let me show you. Okay. Hello, read it. Sir, you guys are not replying. What I said, whatever is going to be bundled the jar is showing, man. Com is bundle.
All the classes there.
Com the solid, everything is showing, right? Because of hyphen V. If you don't have V, nothing will show.
Okay, Nagendra. So all those things. Okay, those files, those directories were under com.
Yeah. Everything is in com. We have servlet. In com we have servlet. In com we have SQL, right? Everything inside the com. Actually, shall I show you? I can show you. Like servlet. All the folders are here. Am I right? Sub packages. Got a point? I'm confused. Yeah, it's showing, man. Hello.
Again,
Sequence.
can you like repeat the Like how you got the stuff in the terminal one more time.
Create. C stand for create. V is optional. V is optional. V stand for
Verbose. Verbose.
verbose.
Yeah, I think that's Unix. Unix syntax.
Yeah. And F stand for
File.
file. And I don't know. And F for file. Right. And this is the name of the jar which you want to create. Name of the jar file to be created. Is clear to you? And the package which you want to bundle.
So as soon as you enter, how all these classes gone inside that jar?
Oh man, this is the magic of this command. Right?
Those things are included in Ajax happy hours.
So where these classes been before we create this jar?
This class is present in the com folder. I have shown you many times. Can I show you again?
Yes, please.
Oh man, already I have shown you, sir. I'm crying. Already I've shown you. This is already you see. A com folder is there. In com you go all the classes. You can't see this.
Yes.
Already it is. So same thing is getting bundled. So why you confused? It's bundling one by one, right? It will bundle com, SQL, con, this class, com, SQL, con, this class. One by one it is bundling, okay? And showing also.
Is the same process in the terminal in the Mac?
Exactly, man. Why Mac will make any difference? It is true for everywhere.
Yeah, because, okay.
But for this, you should say this command is present in the Java JDK bin folder. Which folder? Java
bin folder.
JDK bin folder. If you don't have, if you don't set the path on your computer, then this command won't work. So to work this command, so for you, it may be coming, it is not recognized as an internal external command. Something like that. Make sense? Done.
Yes.
So guys, you tell me, you really understand what is jar? Jar is nothing, bundle of the classes. So you can use classes in two ways. Hey, who is causing? Somebody is causing, Mike is causing a lot of disturbance and people are reporting this also. Who is this? कैसे पकड़ूं मैं? Matthew, let me comment it. TTT. If you want to talk to me, come with good headphone. Like you get any disturbance from my headphone?
Not at all.
I know that. Otherwise, you guys will kill me. And I don't want to die. Because I know I have to speak a lot. Again, it started to come. Sir, don't unmute. You may unmute only when you want to ask questions. Bas. Okay. So jar is clear to everybody.
Nagendra, I have one question.
Yeah, you can ask two questions.
Is that only for servlets? That's not for JSPs? Because I only saw servlets there.
No, can you come again?
The jar that you created through the build folder, that was only for servlets, or was that for JSPs too?
No, this is for everywhere. That is for JSP. Good question. For JSP, we do not create a jar. For JSP, classes are created on the fly, right? So you cannot make a jar of it.
Oh, okay.
Jar you make only of servlet.
Okay.
And for JSPs, you make a war. We'll talk about war. No? But jar is clear?
Yeah.
Oh man, you tell me, if you make a project and I want to use your project and your project is completed, so you will give me all the file all together, or you will make a jar and you will give me that jar to me?
Give you the jar.
You will give me jar to me, right? You will not give me. So your jar should contain the class file. It should contain the source code also. Source code means Java file. Your jar should contain only Java file, or it should contain jar, Java file and class file both? Only class file? Both. Both is not a right answer. Your jar should have only
Classes.
Class files?
classes, class file. Source file, what I will do with the source, right? Our source is for the programmer. Once you have done the programming and you say, again, you are not supposed to modify my source code, otherwise I will kill everybody. Why? Because I am the programmer, I have my own right on this code to change, right? If you want some change, let me know. I'll make change and give to you another jar. Hello, what I said? Ajiji, what I said? If you are giving me some jar, right? And
Yes.
later I want to make some changes, I will request to you, hey, say, hey, Ajiji, whatever jar you have delivered to me last time, it has some bug. Could you please fix it and give me another jar? Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
Because he
Yeah.
does not want to give me the source code, and he doesn't want somebody modify his source code without his permission.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
So, when you give the jar, right? So you will write you will write the different version of it. Yes, you know. Jैसे first time he has given me the jar, his jar version will be Samere hyphen 1.1. Na? This is the first time he has given, right? So there is some problem, and he wants to give me the other jar. He will change the version of it. Yes, you know, so that he can track. है ना? Which changes he has in first jar, what changes he has second jar, what changes he have in next jar, right? So he can do the versioning like this. Make sense? Later, he can make his jar like 2.0. Huh? You know, that's why jar comes in different version. Different version means this has limited feature, this has more feature, this has more feature, right? And he can track it also. I think jar concept is clear to you.
Yes.
So if you want to connect your code with database, we use MySQL jar. Similarly, if you want to use in your project Spring, you have to add jar of what?
MySQL.
If you want to use Spring in your project,
Spring.
if you want to use Spring
Spring
in your
jars?
project, Spring jar. Have you tell me, you know how to download jar from the internet? Last time you have downloaded jar for MySQL also, right? Clear. But my friend, if you go and download the jar, you will have a lot of problem, right? You have to Google it and download it and set it, right? For this job in the industry, we have a tool. Tool? Yeah. And that tool name is Maven. Hello. So what Maven is? Maven is a project building tool who can download jar, whatever you need for your project automatically from the internet. Oh my God. Ajiji is saying then what we will do? You will do nothing. You just sit idle and ask Maven to download jar for your project. You can say, hey Maven, I am using Spring my project. Could you please download jar for us? Maven will say, hey, this is my daily job, okay? No need to say, no need to make a request. Give me the command. I'll download jar for you. Hmm? Yes? Yes. Ada? Which tool we are going to use? Maven. Maven.
Maven.
So you say, Nagendra, could you please write some one liner for it? Yeah, I'm going to do that. One line. What? I'm going to write one line for this. Maven. Maven is what, my dear?
It is a tool.
Project building tool.
Project building tool.
Yeah. This is one liner. This is project. We can. This is Java, na? Java project building tool. Java project building tool. Na? Nobody can say, can I build Python? Nahi. This is Java project building tool, right? Yeah. Java project building tool, which downloads jar required for the project. What I said? This is Java project building tool, which downloads jar required for the project from the internet.
So is this possible to download the SQL jar from Maven?
Why not, man? SQL is jar. Of course, it will download not SQL, all the jar.
All the jars. Okay, that's a good
So,
sign.
and Maven comes as a plugin with Eclipse. So your next question is, Nagendra, if I want to use Maven, do I need to do something? No. Why? Because Maven comes as a plugin with Eclipse. Wow, है ना? देखो, Maven comes as a plugin.
In Eclipse.
Plugin means feature.
Yes.
Plugin means small feature. Okay, Maven comes as a plugin with Eclipse, right? So no need to do, if you want to use Maven, no need to do anything, right? Done. So guys, Maven does not download only jar from the internet, guys. This is one of the small thing for Maven, but Maven is a great thing. Clear? Then can I say car, right? Car is a basically a vehicle, right? Which is used for the transportation purpose, right? If you want to go from one place to another, commute purpose, you can say, right? Yeah. But car only, you with car, you can only commute from one place to another place. Our car has other feature also, right? You can listen music, right? You can dance in the car. Yes, you know, it has AC. Am I right or not? Similarly, I said Maven is a project building tool which downloads jar required for the project, but Maven does many things. This is small thing which I just taught you, right? But I will tell you more feature about it down the line. Ready? Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Your car, if you have your house may have AC, may have, may not, right? So if your house has in your house or home, if you have AC, right? What is the benefit of it? You can enjoy with AC. If it does not have AC, then you can't, right? Similarly, when you are making your project, right? I'm going to make a project, right? Abhay, you do know how to make a project? You can say, I know. I created many projects. Yes, you know, guys.
Yes, sir.
Abhay, daily you may be
Yes, sir.
creating projects, and yeah. So as we discuss, what kind of project you can make? What kind of project? We can make two kind of project. One is called web project. Second, we can make
Dynamic.
second you can make a desktop project.
Maven project.
Desktop.
Desktop means a standalone. When I was teaching you core Java and web application, you know web application? Yeah. You did man dynamic project. You make daily. Huh? Nobody can say what is the web application. Huh? Do you know? Like, do you know why you asking this small questions? We are daily making many projects, right? And we forget also, right? Everything. So guys, now we are going to make web application, but we are going to add Maven also in this. Oh my God. So what I'm going to do? Web application with
Maven.
Maven. Why Maven? Why Maven? The same question.
We
Why
need to
only
have the jars.
Similarly, right? You can say why AC? You can say, are you mad? AC is a mandatory thing in the house, right? We need it. Yes or no? Similarly, Maven is a very important project building tool. If you use Maven with your web application, you can utilize all the feature of it. Done. So guys, I'm going to show you how to create a web application with Maven. I'm not going to make desktop application because I'm not interested in that. Allow me to create a web project with Maven, please. If allowed to me, can I do that?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So guys, my plan is to make this happy hours, spring happy hours. You got my point? Spring. Nah? So,
Nagendra, just I have a suggestion. Can you please work in a new project, not in happy hours?
actually,
That be a new project.
yeah. Let me tell you, I cannot add Maven in this directly, right? Anyway, I need to make a new project, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to make a
Sir.
new project, but agenda is clear, right? This whatever we have done so far, you can say Nagendra, whatever you have done so far, you are going to do all those things
In the spring.
in spring. Answer yes, but in this, I don't know. But guys, you have one more chance to revise everything, but with spring style, and thing will be easy.
It's better to start with a new project.
Yeah, I'm going to do Matthew. This is Matthew, I guess, right? Matthew?
Yes, yes.
I always follow you. No worry. So not exception. Hmm. So Matthew, I'm going to make a new project. Fine. Now you're
Yes.
happy?
Yes, you can import the code, you can copy the code.
Sure. I'll not do that.
And again, can you please go a little bit slower? Because even when we go to the recording, the way that you change the windows, we don't know from where you're gonna go to where, because you go really fast.
Okay. Most welcome your suggestion. Please keep me reminding.
Okay.
I'm going to decrease my speed by 25% then. Don't worry, I'll bring some other trainer also who can go slowly.
That and the things move around like on a lag. So that's one of the main problems.
Yeah, no issue. Let me try. See, I'm going to make a new project, right? And my project name you can decide. Ajax, Happy, Spring Hours, Ajax. You suggest me the name, right?
Okay, make a project based on a car or kitchen.
No, that's fine. Let's do with car. I like it.
Yes.
So see my approach. New. And I have to. Earlier we were making a dynamic web project. Remember this one? But now I'm going to the other.
Other Maven.
Oh, smart. Type Maven over here. Guys, just follow me. Don't try to make in other style. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble. There is many ways to do it. Okay, if you go and go to the internet and you go and watch somebody else YouTube video, right? Don't follow them. Just follow me. So again, I'm trying. Right click on that. New other. Now I'm going to slow, right? Here you can type Maven. Have you teach me? Okay. Maven project. Next. And what your option is coming is saying create a simple project, skip archetype selection. So you check it. Okay. Next. Cancel. I'm doing again new. Other. No.
And right Maven.
Maven project next. And you have to select this. Create. No? Next. Oh, now it's okay. Like here we have to fill certain entry. First entry is not important. यहाँ पे you can write anything. Now whatever you write, okay. So I'm just writing com. You can write anything, man. Com dot. Anna, whatever you like. I hope I'm making myself clear.
This one is like package.
Group Actually, group ID, you can say package right now, but this is important when you create a multi-module project. So we are not creating multi-module project, so it is not important for us. Fine. But anyway, you assume it is a base package. Com dot. Yeah, I'm writing it.
Cars.
Cubic, right? Here car will come. Artifact ID, the project name. Okay. So somebody interested in car, let's make a car mela. You know, car fair, car mela, car store. It's okay, guys. This is my project name, car stores. So here we are going to develop it for car, nah? Car stores. Agree?
Yes.
This is my project name, and this is just a package name, you can say. And this is the version of my jar and war file. So you can use default, right? I'll tell you the meaning of it. And packaging should be war because we are interested in web project, not desktop project. Anybody have any question for you so far? What is the group ID? Artifact ID is important. It is your project name. This
So
is just a package name.
So as you said, we need to choose war over here because we create a web project. So jar
jar for desktop application,
Gotcha.
web console based application.
Important point. Thank you.
And click on the finish and get happy. If you no worry, you can create it. I can help you right now. Oh, we have to make it.
I was asking what's the difference of the artifact ID and group ID?
Group ID is the package name. Artifact ID is your project name. That's it. So where your project goes, It was car C, right? Car store.
It's there.
Your project is here. Fine, guys. Hello. A folder structures. Hero, you are not replying. What I said? This is your SRC main Java, SRC main resources, SRC stage. This is the folder structure as per the Maven. Guys, what you do, I'm just having a request to you. See, when you make this project, right, your web app, where web app is basically a folder where you can keep your all the JSPs, HTML and other thing as you do in the web content, right? You know web content? When you are creating web project that contain web content. Web content is same as web app. If you don't mind, can I copy this image? I need this web binder folder, right? So if you allow to me, can I copy this web binder folder? Somebody saying don't copy it. Oh,
No, go ahead and copy it because it has the images.
no issue. Like here, I'm going to make a folder inside it manually. Hello, Hannah? One folder done. In this folder, I need a deployment descriptor. Let me copy it. And that's it. After that, I will not copy anything. What I copy? Web INF folder and web.xml file. Ensure this should be empty. Welcome file is fine. Matthew.
Yes, it's
I
empty.
created a web INF folder and web.xml file, and it is okay. It has basic information. So now my project is ready. Can you see this? It does not have any error. This is web project. Let me explain you the meaning of each and every file. So I am taking one batch already Spring session. So I may have a slide in the morning. I would like to use the same. Can you see this? Hello? Same folder, my dear. So in SRC main Java, we will keep our Java file. You know Java file, all the Java file. SRC main, this is Maven convention. Hey, who says like this? This is Maven folder structure, right? This is Maven folder structure for web application. Guys, is clear? Maven has different folder structure. Normal web application has different folder structure. That's it. Maven कहता है, Maven says, in SRC main Java, you should keep your Java file. In SRC main resources, keep your XML file, property file, YAML file, VM file, config file, doc file, pub file, blah, 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 whatever you want to do. Yeah. And in SRC test Java, SRC in test resources, it is not of your interest unless and until I will teach you JUnit, right? Once I teach you JUnit, then this folder makes sense. Hello. Web app ko you can map with web content, right? In this, you will keep your image, a web binder folder. Yeah, you know this, right? Man, the moment when I said web app is same as web content, you got this much or confused? I'll kill you guys.
Yeah, it is clear, sir.
If you go and see your old folder, right? All the file we have over here like this. And what is the target? When you compile your all the Java file classes, everything will go inside the target folder after the compilation. Last file which we have, pom.xml file. Pom stands for project object model. In pom.xml file, we will add a jar which you need for the project. So jar is also known as with another word that is called dependency, jar. So in pom is the heart of the Maven. Pom is the heart of the Maven. Maven read each and everything from pom.
Nagendra, you said dependencies is like what?
Yeah, dependency, you can say jar. When I say I'm adding dependency, so I'm adding jar. So jar and dependency you can use interchangeably.
Okay.
You got the idea?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Anybody have any query regarding this diagram?
You said web app is same as web content, so
Yeah.
there's nothing different. Just this one is in the project. I mean, and this one is in the Maven or what?
Yeah. This is this folder name comes with normal project and this folder name comes with Maven project. That's it.
Okay.
For example, your name is Ajizi, right?
Yes.
Somebody else name is Sam Samire. That's it. But both are human being. Both does the same job. That's it.
But we don't use here the web deployment descriptor. We have to create
No, no.
web
Yeah.
panel.
It is not created. We need it. That's why we created it, right? That's it. You need it, right? Either it is created by the tool, or if it is not created, then you have to add it. Fine.
So you can.
क्या हो गया?
So you add it from somewhere else to over here. Just.
No, not a big deal. If you want to get webiner folder, web.xml file, we are expert now, right? So somebody says, hey, can you create webiner folder and add it? If it is not there, go and add it. Simple. We are mechanics, right? I found a car and then I see, hey, in this car, we don't have steering. We don't have AC. So you can install it to make it complete.
Yes.
You cannot say, hey, AC is not there. I'm not going to take this car. No, we are mechanics, right? You can say, yeah, whatever car is there, give to me. If something is missing, I can, I can make it. Not a big deal. Got
Okay.
it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So guys, my project is ready. This project is Spring project? No. If your name is, hello, you know, if your name is whatever, right? Let me tell you, in this, we have a lot of people, right? I'm just taking some name. It's okay. I'm not going to take it. Somebody's name is Be Good, right? So they think he is always good because his name is Be Good. Hmm? Hello, it depends on, right? So,
Yeah, but he makes a lot of
sorry.
time noises.
Yeah. Sorry, Be Good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Okay. I have this much right. So that's fine. So, what I was saying, I don't know. Your project depend on what kind of jar you add. If you add jar of Spring in this project will become a Spring based project. If you add jar of Hibernate, then it will become Hibernate project. If you add jar of JSF, then it will become JSF project. If you add jar of AWS, then it will become AWS project. Oh, I want to make a Spring project. What I need to do? I need to add jar of
Spring.
Spring.
My dear, let's open the POM. Oh, what is the POM? POM stands for Project Object Model, and it is the heart of Maven. Oh man, POM is not there. Maven say, hey, if POM is not there, I will die. I'm nothing without POM. Oh, so you say, where is the Maven? You can say POM. POM means Maven. Clear? So guys, this comes by default. What the POM is one of the XML file. You know what XML file? XML is one of the file representation which is store data in tag format. What? XML is the data representation which is store data into tag. Every opening tag has a closing tag. So this is fine, right? Packaging means this is war. No? Hey guys, I want to say I'm going to use Java 8. What I need to do? But you have to Google it, and Google करके you just say here Maven Java 8 plugin, right? Ajiji, and open it. This when you add this line property, it would say, hey Maven, I'm going to use which version of the Java? 8.
1.8.
1.8. Somebody saying that, hey, I am fan of 11. Can I use that? Yes, man, use whatever version you want, use it. But 1.8 is enough.
And again, can you do that again, please?
This when you add this tag, it will ensure Maven is going to use Java 8 for this project. Hey, we are going to use Java 8. Is clear?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Now, in Maven, you have to add jar of the spring, right? So jar of the spring, you can Google it. Okay. Hello, I can Google it. How you Google it? You can say, hey, I'm very new to Spring. Could you please give me the jars? That's it. So you'll get the jar. I'm just kidding. You'll not get jar like this. Okay. Can you see this? Here, this is jar for which version of the Spring? Spring 4. So you want to use 4 or 5?
5.
Oh, he's saying I cannot use less than 5. Please give me the 5. Yeah. Let's use it, guys. Like if you want to use dependency, you have to use dependency as a root parent tag. And here I'm going to use this jar, and here I need to as Spring Core jar because I'm starting with the Spring Core module and Spring Context module. One dependency means GG. One dependency means one jar. So how many jar we are going to use? Two jar. Why two? Because I just want to use two module, one of the core and context. This is enough to start with today. Tomorrow we'll add more, right? Like I have two options. Either I can add jar blindly, right? 10, 20, 30, right? But I don't want to teach you that. I'm going to teach you only. I will tell you why you are eating this, why you are eating it, right? I would not say, hey, eat too much, right? You say why you are feeding me all this thing? I would say I don't care. It's not like that. Okay. So I'm going to use just two jar. Dependency and dependency. I'm saving it. Tring tring. Hai. The moment when you save it, your jar will come from the internet. I will show you. It's building, right?
What's the difference between the core and the context?
Yeah. Good question. Actually, both jar works together. Core is the basic, and context is used to create Spring. One is used to once will give you Spring IOC feature. This one,
Sorry,
and
actually,
this will give you. But why is crying? Like it's crying because it's not able to download this version of jar at my computer. So I would like to use some other version of it. Allow me. Yes, it is allowed. Huh? Hey, can I Google it? Yes. Karo, whatever you want to do it. But it should run.
Sir.
Spring Core Maven dependency. Like, oh, it is showing me all the version, right? I'm interested in yeah, 5. You can use anyone, man. Oh, can I see the magic? Yep. So I'm using this core. And here, copy paste, and you can use context. Context, right? Save it. But which version of the Spring I'm going to use? 5.2.4 release. So this will download your core. एक second, give me a second. I think there is spelling mistake. Context. Spring context. Why this is happening? नहीं है क्या? Maybe 1.5. The version is important when you use it. Your version should be match. I'm trying. Otherwise, I will tell you something. Yeah, you are saying something. Like this thing, you should just copy from my palm. Don't try your own palm, right? You are new, right? Abhi, you are driving the car, but this is your first day, right?
Yes.
So you just be very careful. So you just take the jar which I'm giving you. I'm giving the true jar car core 5.1.5, 5.1.5. So once I paste this jar and let's do formatting. Control A, Control Shift F, formatted. Okay, guys. Like now you go to the library. Can you see this? Hello, jar is here. Can you see this? You want to see MySQL connector?
Yes.
Yes, let me show you. Earlier you may be trying very hard. Here you have to just write MySQL dependency Maven. You can download this 8 version. Oh my God, it's too simple.
You just copy and paste. So
Everything is copy and paste in Java so far, right?
no, I mean,
I just
for the regular project, for the normal project, we used to go and download it, right? But over
that's why
take a copy.
regularly whatever I have taught you, I was wasting your time so far. Nobody does like that. You say, hey, you wasted my time. I said yes. Why? Because you were new, right? We have to start from somewhere. Got it? Now you see, the moment I added this dependency is here now. Can you see this? My
Yeah, I
connector.
saw that. I saw that. Yeah.
Oh my God, cool. Your question may be, Nagendra, why you haven't taught me Maven in the first day 1?
Hey, Nagendra,
Similarly, yeah, tell me.
so how you did the dependencies, but I wanted to see how you put in the property, the Java 8.
Eh, this I also Google it. So you have to just remember the way I'm teaching you. You say, hey, if I want to use Java 8, I need this much. So slowly you will recall it. Okay, it's not easy. Like for me, why it is cup of tea? You know reason? I'm doing Spring from 2005. It's become at least 15 years, right? 1 5. You got a point? So you'll be also comfortable slowly. So whatever I'm teaching you, just try to understand that. Hmm? Any question, any confusion if anybody has?
So now we have jar.
See guys, sometime ideally there should be 3 jar. 1, 2, and 3, right? But if you see here, you don't have 3 jar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sometime what happen? One jar download other jars because this jar may have dependency on some other jar. That's why multiple jar comes over here. Got
Yes,
the fun?
yeah, that was my point.
I have just added my SQL connector, my core, and my context. Others comes automatically because of when you download one jar, right? Other jar
Yes,
also comes as a dependency.
yes.
So now I'm ready. I'm good to work with Spring. So what we have learned so far? Spring project setup, Maven with Maven. So you have to do this much, okay? So I will teach you 15 minutes more, right?
Okay.
I
After
can add
that,
one.
from
If you don't mind.
please.
After you pasted it on the pom.xml, did you run it? Is that how it came on the Maven dependencies?
Yeah. Actually, for you, if for somebody jar is not coming, suppose save it and right click on that. Go to the Maven and update project. If it is not coming for you, right click on that Maven and go and click on the update project. And here click on the force and okay. Then it will come.
Nagin,
Okay.
is there any way like we can download like more than just three together at
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
at the same time, or it
Yeah.
depends?
You can download n number of and thing will come soon.
Okay.
Okay. Done.
Can you please download one more jar? Little bit slow.
Okay.
And
The
then
here, if you want to do dependency for JDBC, those jar name I remember. Normal people cannot do it. What I will do? I know, right? Copy and here you just this is a Spring context module, right? I know there is a JDBC module also, so I can write JDBC. Can you see this and save it? Okay, but I know this name, right? This is common. I know this is common. This is common. Context should be replaced by JD. I know it. Experience, right?
yes.
I saved it, and you see, oh, magic. Two came JDBC and context.
Okay, as soon as you save, the jar gonna get download before running it.
No need to run it, man. You
Okay.
save it, automatically it will come over here.
All right.
Can you show me the process of if it doesn't, how to do it? Right click on car stores, like the way that you just showed it like a minute ago.
It's not coming. Right click on that. Go to
Mm-hmm.
the Maven
Mm-hmm.
and update project.
Okay.
After that, click on force update. Then
Uh,
okay.
okay. Thank you.
Then it will come. It will force to download. Sometime it automatically does not come. Then you can force it.
So as I understand, most of them are like common, but what you need to know is like what to articulate in the
Yeah.
artifact ID.
That I'm teaching you, right? So you just know this much. Whatever I'm teaching you, you don't try to learn anything extra for dependency. Right? Hello?
Yes.
Like I'm telling you, Not even normal developer cannot do it. Developer in the real life, they copy jar blindly, right? I'm actually both. I'm working as well as I'm giving the training. That's why I remember, right? Otherwise, why normal people will remember it? Does not make sense, right? You got a point?
Yes,
Yes.
got it.
Okay.
Hey, again.
Yes, man.
Yeah, like whenever you make a new project, I saw you like download the okay, copy the WebINF and the web XML. So
Yeah, that's it. I two thing I copied it. Two thing. You can also do it. Create a folder and copy it. That's it.
that
Even
come with the web XML, like
no,
a
it's
Maven project.
yeah. You are right now. Sometime it comes, sometime it does not come. Depend on the way you create, right? Sometime it comes. But what do I say? This is simplest way, right? You will not face any issue. Just do it. Got it?
Yeah.
So tell me, creating web INF and deployment descriptor, it is cup of tea if you know it. You can copy anytime. Click, tick, tick, tick. And this is one time, right? Hmm. Because project you created only once, right?
Yes. Yes.
Got it, Fanda?
Yes.
Okay, my friend, let me show you a small program. Na? So I will show you a small program with the Spring and without Spring. First of all, I'm making a small program. I'm making a package com.car, right? And in this, I'm making a car. Na? Hey, you know this, right? This is normal class. Car will have name, model. Car has a color, and car has a price in dollar. But it is okay, right? You know how to make a getter and setter, guys? Source,
Source
getter
and
and setter, select all and generate. And I'm going to write a toString method also, because toString method is a special method which is automatically invoked when you print the reference of it. So can I add a behavior into it? What run? When you run the car will say right? Music. Okay, that's cool. Then I can write a main method. Yeah, I'm going to make a different package. Yeah,
Nagendra,
tell me, sir.
can you remove that and put something like this car runs fine?
Okay, most welcome.
Yes, this car runs fine.
This car
Runs
runs.
fine.
Okay, Mathu,
Okay,
thank you.
okay, okay.
Okay, thank you to help me. Like here we have car, and I can write the main main method. Okay, done. Now I want to make an object of car. What I need to do? I need to use car. So, very dangerous.
Name.
Car, new car. I'm calling a default constructor. Then you can say,
Nagendra, Nagendra, can I say something again?
please tell me.
Okay. Can you say car Honda car or car Toyota is new car? Can you put a real name, the object?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes,
car.
Honda.
Okay, Honda. That's fine.
Yeah, yes. Remove the other car.
Done.
No. Line number 8.
Oh, you want to make a class name car Honda?
No. Before Honda, remove the small car.
Okay.
Future's name. How you can remove it?
Yes, like that.
Yes, that's what he wants.
Actually, I know what he wants to say. He's saying when you write the car, class name and attribute instance name may be confusing. That he's
Okay.
misconceived. So
Yes.
I'll take care of it. I'll take care. And we have model price. price is this much dollar. No? So like I just make a car and you want to say run, right? And after that you can pin the attribute of it. Honda. Hello. That's fine, guys.
Yes.
Sys out. Creating another instance of car. But so far I'm not using Spring, right? So I'm going to make another car Audi.
Okay, Audi.
So color, model, and price. Price you can make higher, and model is 2020 new model. Color is red, and you can call the run method. Guys, are with me? Yeah. I
Yes.
have a couple of questions for you. Couple of questions. First question is who is creating the car object? Programmer? Or it is automatically created by something else.
Program.
Programmer. I am creating using new operator. Who is setting all these values? Programmer. That's it. So object creation and its attribute setting or everything you are doing by the programmer. Fine. And who is managing the life of the Honda? Programmer. If you make it null, your Honda will die. Here, your car will die. You understand my concern? Why? Because once you make a reference of Honda null, this will be eligible for garbage collection. So who is managing the life cycle of the Honda? Who is managing life of car? Any guess?
Programmer.
Programmer. I'm telling you why, right? And who is creating instance of car? Who is creating instance of car? Any guess?
Programmer.
Programmer. I'm just writing knowingly. And who's setting all the attributes of it? Who is setting
Programmer.
attributes of car? Programmer, right? And business logic method, of course, it will be called by the programmer always. So let's run it. This program may be simple, right? You can say again, what is this is? This is just cup of tea.
Coffee.
Yeah, coffee. Yeah, this is cup of coffee. Done. Same program I'm going to show you with the Spring. What? Spring. Can I do that? If you want to make this program with the help of Spring, what you have to do? You have to create a XML file in SRC main resource. How? Right click on the SRC main resource, new, and go to the other, and here you can type the file. So just select the file, and you can give any name to it, right? XML file, cars.xml. You can give any name, ABCD. But this XML file will have some root tag which you can copy from the internet, and just copy it. Don't try to understand what this is. Okay, just copy it. It is fixed. I can Google it and I can copy it. Where it is crying. I need to copy it. Let me do that. Let me Google it. I mean, I have other project also. If I want, I can take from there. But let me copy it. Spring MBC hello world example Maven crunchy file. See what I'm going to copy. I'm going to copy, but you should not bother about from where I'm copying. Okay, that's not your job. That's my job. Like every XML file will have in Spring. Every XML file will have this much common. How much? This is and beans tag. Don't try to understand. You can also copy it. Can you see this? Beans. And it is ending over here, and you can write the close tag of the beans. Hello. So now what I'm going to say, this is common, guys. Here inside this, I mean here, who is creating an object of car? Programmer, right?
Yes.
Like whatever you have, I'm just making comment. Okay. So same thing you want Spring should do for you. So what you write? Bean. Bean means you want to create an object of a class by Spring. So bean tag opening and closing. Bean means, hey, what is the bean? Object managed by Spring container. By, you know what is the meaning of it? If any object is not created, if object is created by the programmer called object. If object is created by managed or created, you can write managed or created by Spring is called bean. If I say this is a bean, so that object is normal object or special object? Any guess?
Special object created.
Yeah, a special object created by IOC, or you can say Spring container. Spring container. If I say it is done by Spring, means it is done by Spring container. Spring and Spring container you can use interchangeably. So if you want to make an object of it, you can give ID. ID means a name, Honda, right? And for which object, for which class you want to make object? Here you can give the fully qualified class name of the car. You know fully qualified class name? Package name dot class. Can you see this? How to copy? Right click on the class, select it and copy qualified name. So what you said? A Spring container make an object of car which name is Honda. In Honda, you can set this attribute, set color, set model, set price. What you need to do here, you have to use property tag. Hello. And what is the attribute name of car? First attribute is color, right? And here you can set the values, and value you can set what, guys? White.
White.
And close it. Similarly, you can say that whatever you have done with Java style, now everything I'm doing in XML. Second attribute is model, right? In this model, spelling mistake, that's fine. You can write 2018. Got it? And price, what you can write, guys? You got a point? Similarly, you can make another bean. Ashish, how? Audi. And
Audi.
this is the car, and color is red. You have seen it. And model of that car is 2020.
2020.
Price is nobody remember. Price is
34,000 or something.
yeah. But you got my style. This name, whatever name you are mentioning, it must be present in the car. If it is not in the car, it will give you the error, right? So how many bean we are able to create so far?
Two.
Two bean, two object,
Two.
right? Done.
And again, is there any rules when we create the class that we have to follow?
No. When you make a class, you have to just ensure class should have attribute, and you must have getter and setter of it.
So we don't have to worry about the capital letters, small letters.
I have
By
much.
recommendation, class should be always with capital letter. This is just recommendation, but it's not a mandatory. But if somebody writing
Hey,
class,
Nagendra, what is the difference of this one with the JSP? Because everything we write down inside the tags.
no, JSP is different thing. The JSP we use for the presentation layer, right? But this is used for the backend, middleware.
Hey, hey,
Middleware.
Nagendra.
Pardon?
Nagendra.
One by one. One by one. Yeah, go ahead, Matthew.
Yeah, so I was asking, could you create a bin? Like, if you create another bin, does the class come with the bin, or you have to put in the class like com.car?
Yeah, this is called package name dot class. This is called fully qualified class name.
Yeah.
So this is the part of syntax. When you have to give the class in the XML file anywhere, you have to always write package name dot class name. So till here it is a package. After that it is a class. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the hey guys, don't confuse with JSP. JSP is different thing, and this you are using for creating a bean object. Now I want Spring should create a bean of it. You know what I need to do for that? The same thing. I said, hey Spring container, you have to make a Honda and RD. object with this attribute, right? Bas. So your code, right, whatever code you have written, it will be reduced. Can I show it? The same program I am going to show you car spring main. You understand my style? Hello.
Yes, yes, sir.
You have to make a main. Here I am going to create a spring container. Create spring container. Spring container will do everything for you. How to create a spring container? You have to use new class path XML application context. This is no need to remember for you, okay? And here you can pass the name of the XML file. What? car.xml file.
Cars.xml.
So spring container, this spring container will read this XML file and it will make a how many object? Two object, Honda and
2.
RD inside it. And if you want to access the spring container, left side you can use this interface, right? So guys, this line is doing what? It is creating a spring container and reading the XML file. By reading XML file, it is creating a spring container and reading car.xml file and hello and creating how many instance of car?
2.
Two, two instance of car inside spring container. Done. Now you want to pull your car out, so you can use a method get bin. Oh man, and you know the car name of the car. One name is Honda.
Honda, and the other one is Audi.
So here you want to say, hey car, can you come outside the container? Car is saying yes. So here when you pull the car type is
Honda. Honda.
car type is car, name is Honda, and here you have to typecast it always. This is syntax. If you are bringing this Honda, you should typecast into the type of it, right? So this is one. Now you can call the method. Oh, hero. Like this code become smaller or not compared to that? Huh?
Smaller, yeah.
Yes.
This is the small benefit, right? But we have many benefit of it, which I will tell you tomorrow. Similarly, I can pull out another card, which is RD.
Audi.
Right? So you see now this card is constructed inside Spring container, right? So now who's making an object of Honda? Spring
The
container.
Spring container.
Who is setting an attribute inside it? Spring container. That's it.
Spring container.
So first program was without Spring, second program with Spring. That's differences. So other thing we'll talk tomorrow, but I'm telling you one thing. Today, you have to understand each and everything. Don't worry about like we have done only this much, right? But if you are able to recall everything, it will be nice. And you make it and ensure you know each and everything and you are able to run it. So before doing anything, I would like to push my changes in Git. Fine. Oh, hero, today I teach you very small, but I want you should know each and everything. And I'm telling you, you see, my session will go like this. But after 10 days from now, right, you will say, hey, my God, it's too much. Fine. So that's why I'm telling you, if you have a time, go and just do yourself. And you can only cope up with this when you do practical. If you are not doing practical, you cannot cope up with this. Simple.
Okay, Nagendra, where do you run the project from? From WebXML or from, because it looks like you are just running the main.
No. Right now I'm running your good observation. I'm running as a main, but down the line, it will come as a web project. Right now I'm not using any feature of the web. That will use down the line. Okay. We are making building, right? Slowly. Okay.
Okay, the second question, you have car springs main.java and you have car main Java. How do you relate those two?
In car main, we are creating car myself and setting it also. But in second main, we are taking help of Spring container to make the car. That difference is. This car Spring main is using this XML file and this car is nothing. It is straightforward program.
So what's the flow?
Flow is simple. If you run this code will use car. Done. Simple flow. And if you use this main method is going to use this XML file. This one. This will use XML file and it will make an object right over here. So in this case, this line is going to use car.xml file and you are pulling bean outside. That's it. You got the flow? This car main and car spring main is not related to each other. Both are independent. Car main is using car. Car spring main is using car, but with the help of XML file. You got the difference?
Okay, so the car spring main uses
Car,
it uses car.java and the cars XML.
exactly, you are right. It is using car and car.xml file. And this car main is just using car. It's not using XML file. That's differences.
It's using
So
nothing.
in this, yeah, nothing. Straightforward. Clear? It is using car.xml file and we are using this class also. So in this way, it is creating a Spring container. In this, we are using a feature of the Spring. You think like this. And in this, we are not using feature of the Spring. That's differences. This program is without Spring and this program with Spring. Still confusion?
Yeah.
What?
It's super clear.
No, it's not, because we have WebXML and it,
No,
okay,
exactly.
okay,
Wait,
it's not clear. Wow, which
Matthew. So far, this web.xml we are not using. So forget about it. This will come later.
Okay.
We are just focusing on this Java file, an XML file for today. This will come 3-4 days after 4-5 days.
You see, that's where the confusion is created.
No, that's fine. So I hope I have clarified your confusion.
Yes. Okay, so right now we forget about WebXML and the car main.
Exactly. Car main is important. I'm just trying to show you the difference, right? This car main.
This car main is by itself, and what about the car stores?
Car store is the no. This is your project name. In project we have all those things together, right? So project name doesn't matter. It matters when you run it as a web project. It will come far later.
Okay, so WebXML, car stores / POM XML, we don't use them right now. So right now,
POM we are using. Web.xml we are not using, and project you can say name we are not using, but POM.xml we are using, right? In this we have jar. Can you see this?
Okay.
And to run this program, you need jar. Without those jar, this code will not run. This code can run without jar. This one, but this will run with jar only. Got it? So to run this code, we need this POM.
Why? Okay.
Because this classes and this classes is coming from this POM only from the jar, which is downloaded by the POM. Can you see this?
Yes.
Can you see these packages? So this packages is coming from this jar. I think good question. This point, I haven't explained you. Because of it came over here. That's fine. I'm going to push my changes. Please help me. What help? I'm doing versioning from day one. Guys, it is good time. I'm just requesting everybody, please just give your 100% effort from day one itself. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put it, enter git add dot. Git is in my agenda. I will teach you where you are.
Okay, that get part.
Yeah. Let me make some progress in the Spring, because this is important. Git I can teach you, because Git I will teach you, right? Let me do some progress in the Spring first. Git, because unless and until you start do some practical, right, it will not help you much. So what you can do, everybody can create a Git. Everybody has Git repository account. Do you have?
I have one.
Yes, sir.
Please
I
create
do
it.
have.
We need it shown. This is your code. In this, okay, I'm getting late already. So let me give you this code quickly on this your WhatsApp. Where it is. Hey, today's session, do you guys understand? It was very confusing.
It was very good.
Okay.
Understood.